Don't forget, we'll take you into the locker room after this game. Times Square. This one, vintage 1984. Tiger Stadium in Detroit, home of the world champion Detroit Tigers. And with that, let's go to the champions locker room and to Bob Costas.
All right, Vin, thank you very much. On the platform, the new commissioner of baseball, Peter Ueberroth, the former owner, longtime owner of the Tigers, John Fetzer, the new owner of the ball club, Tom Monahan, the manager, the first to win championships from both leagues, Sparky Anderson, the MVP of the series, Alan Trammell. For the presentation of the championship trophy, the commissioner.
It was great baseball, a great team, and it's a pleasure to give this trophy to the chairman of the board, or maybe of all of baseball, John Fetzer. John?
Well, this is the climax of 28 years of owning the ball club, and I've just loved every minute of it. I love all the guys that are here, and I want to tell you right now, I'm happy to turn this cup over to Tom Monahan as the new owner of the Tigers. And Tom, I hope you win a lot of them as the next 30 years goes to you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Fetzer. The one thing I feel right now is tremendous gratitude to you for giving me this great opportunity, you know. I'll be forever grateful. This is your team. This should be your trophy.
I love all of them out there, and these boys are all your boys from now on. You take them and you go all the way with them every year you can.
Oh, I want you around.
I'll be here as long as I can.
Oh, you'll be here a long time.
Let's turn now to Sparky Anderson. 104 victories in the regular season, Sparky. You add on the postseason, you lost only one. The composite is 111 and 59.
Bobby, I don't care about none of that. The only thing I care is the public could see, to me, one of the most class teams and people that I've ever been around. The young man that won the most valuable player, I say it, I don't care what nobody said. He's the best player in baseball. We fell that way. That's what we're going to say. He deserves everything. And when Alan speaks, he speaks for this team. I'll see you later.
Sparky will be back. I think there's a phone call waiting for him eventually. We'll turn to Alan Trammell, 9 for 20, including a couple of homers, the MVP.
Well, thank you, Bob. I'll tell you what, I wish we could divide it up between all of us. I know that Jack was very deserving, Kirk Gibson. It's just one of these things that everybody's been contributing for our ball club. I just happen to have a good series, but it's divided among all of us, that's for sure.
Alan, yesterday's ball game, that had to be the thrill of a lifetime. The 2 two-run homers, the 4 RBIs.
There's no question, but this is even special right here. This is what it's all about. We're going to get that ring. This is the most important day of my life. I'm going to celebrate.
Let's see if we've got the telephone ready. Are we set with the call? We are. Can we get Sparky Anderson back up here? Sparky. Jim Campbell, the president of the ball club, is also here. And on the line, I believe, the president of the United States. Sparky?
Mr. President, I know that you are a great Cubs fan, but I know if you've seen these kids, you'd be a Tiger fan. Mr. President. Well, Mr. President, I know you love those Cubs, but if you knew around these Tigers, you'd love them more.
Difficult to hear the conversation.
Well, I'll tell you what, now we'll sit down to some hard rooting.
We'll return to the Tiger Clubhouse in just a moment. Stay with us.
Gwynn, who was the Majors' leading hitter this year. And Tony, I think everybody wants to know about that key play in the 5th inning. Did you lose the ball? Could you pick it up? You lost it.
I lost. As soon as the ball got up over the stands, I lost it. And you know, Wiggy had a long way to go to get it. And once he got it, you know, he really couldn't really plant himself and throw because Gibson could run down the line.
The MVP is Alan Trammell with his 9 for 20 and his 2 home runs, but either one of these guys could have gotten it too. Jack Morris, a couple of victories in your first World Series.
The throw, the weight, the work, it's all worth it. This is the greatest moment of my baseball career. I'm just so proud of all these guys right here because without their help, I wouldn't be here, and I just really feel great about it.
There were a few low moments during an otherwise terrific season for you. This has to make it a sweet ending.
Well, this is what I planned all spring. I made a few statements early in the year, but it's only showed the confidence that I had in this ball club. The greatest thing about it is we were able to come through and win it all.
Jack, congratulations. Kirk Gibson, you were kidding me about being nervous before the series. Didn't look like you had any jitters today. You crushed a couple.
Well, there's a little bit of luck involved, and I've come a long way, like Jack says. There's high moments, and there's been some low moments, but this tops it off. We're the best in the world. We're the world champions, and it just says a lot about the great guys. And I heard about the MVP is Alan Trammell. You know, people don't realize Alan Trammell's been playing hurt all year. He's going to have surgery on his knee, and they're going to have to go in and look on his shoulder. So I'd personally like to congratulate Alan Trammell. It just shows the kind of makeup that we have and kind of ball players we have on this team.
Kirk Gibson, congratulations to you. The 1984 world champions are the Detroit Tigers. And I guess it's appropriate enough to say to this room full of happy Detroit ball players, bless you, boys. You're the 1984 world champions.